Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. We're sitting here at the rocket fuel plant, and I forgot to update that. We're going to power this on today, and I'm scared to death of doing it. I have spent way too much time trying to figure out all the logistics of all this stuff. Right now it's a freaking nightmare. So I do have I kind of have everything kind of half powered except the main facility. None of this stuff is powered. But I got all the water extractors, the pumps. Let's just fly over here. I'm kind of doing a little bit of decorating, but not much. If we go over here, here is our coal and our sulfur. I needed 400 coal, 600, 800 total sulfur. Each one of these units here, this is what we're getting: 150 nitrogen, 200 coal, 100 or 200 sulfur, 100 coal. These are our byproducts that right now are just going to a sink that I just have thrown back here. There's a sink just right there for now. We're also getting 200 water and 75 oil, and all of these should be full. Looks like they are. Now, I do not have power hooked up yet, because I wanted to make sure everything else was powered, and the only other issue I had is I was running everything off of... There are two where the sulfur's coming from. There's two thermal generators with batteries, and they're producing like 800 power, which is great. But as you can see now, I had to bring in the power from the train station. So, little pro tip here: if you're running power lines and and these lines are connected to your other stations, you can pull power from this station, and that's what I'm doing now. Is I just ran a line down here just to get this thing jump started. But eventually I'll have better power lines and stuff, obviously, but right now it's and also I didn't use this one. I don't know why. That probably would have saved me some headache, but I didn't like how they were fluctuating, and I just felt like the power was going to trip with, because we have a nitrogen thing going. That thing's 150 watts. There's two miners for the coal. There's two miners for the sulfur. There's an oil extractor back here, and of course all this stuff is basically overclocked to match the numbers. Nothing's really underclocked or running at like 100%. Like we needed 200 water, so these are set to 200, so they're overclocked. And I had all these pumps. I mean, there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's probably at least 10 pumps, and as you know, pumps take a lot of power, especially Mark IIs. Doesn't it tell you how much power they take? They're only 8? I thought they were a lot more than that. But anyways. So yeah, I ended up hooking up to the main power. Just a lot of logistic crap going on here. A lot of this will probably just get covered up. But yeah, it's time to... I haven't even tested this or anything yet. Nothing. Like I said, there's no power. So all of this is powering. If I plug that in, that'll turn these machines on. Now, none of the generators are hooked up, though, because I want all this rocket fuel, which hopefully I did all this right. Oh, I'm just so nervous. So my plan is, right now, is to turn all these on and hope to God this works. Oh, God, I'm so scared. And then I have a valve on the main line. So each one of these squares is powering 32 power generators. And so I have a valve on here, which I probably should have made sure that they're all set to 0. Because what I want to do is I want to get the oh my god, I'm getting stuck on everything. Get the rocket fuel going and start filling up that industrial buffer, because everything I've read so far online and other people's videos and stuff is that, you know, you want to fill this thing up. And then after this thing is completely full, I'll then open this valve to start filling up all those lines and to make sure those are all completely full, and then this will fill back up. Oh my god, where am I going? Okay, so they're all set to 0. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, everything's all wired. Everything just kind of comes into this little logistics hub. We got stuff going everywhere. We got coal. We got sulfur. We got the nitrogen. Now the nitrogen should all be full, which I've been letting this run for a while, so yeah. This should all be full. Why is... Oh, because this pump's not on. I didn't think about that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I forgot about that pump. There's another pump. And I probably don't even need that pump. Boing. Because I have a pump right here that's probably enough. I mean, that pump is probably enough to get it to there. I totally forgot there was another pump in there. But for now, what I'm thinking, like I said, I'm just gonna get these. Oh dear God. We're just gonna do this. I'm gonna have a better system for this later, but this is just for jump starting it. I don't know if I would even want to put it through a wall. Most likely it's all going to go in the back. I just want to keep it separate so I know it's a different line. Let's just do this. Let's just bring it back here for now. And I swear I had everything color-coded, so maybe I screwed up my save file or something. Oh, dear God. You know what? You should... Yeah. So that's connected, that's connected. Let's take you... Oh, I didn't put foundations on this side yet. Oh my God. Every time I save... Oh, whatever. Every time it does that automatic save, it does that to me. Where did I put this one? Oh my God, it's way over here. Okay, so those are all those hooked up. This is the main line that's coming from the train station, this right here. This will eventually get moved around too. You can see I got power lines kind of everywhere, and they should all power each other, but it's like I wanted to jump start it, so I guess we just go for it, right? Just pull off the band-aid. Ready? And then I gotta go get rid of the... Let's go get rid of these. Oh, I didn't finish that too. Okay, so these should still be... I knew there'd be a little fluctuation. Okay. I hear noises. Oh god. I love how this thing just chucks it into the blender. This is like the best animation in the game, I think. Look at that. It just, there you go. See, it throws it to him. And then he does this thing, and then, ugh. I love that. I love it. So I can probably put the hover back on now that I actually have power. Okay, so how are we doing here? Okay, we're backing up somewhere. Why are we not getting coal? Oh, I think it's just because it's on a slower line. So yeah, there it goes. So I should have done the coal first, let it go for like 10 seconds, and then, yeah. So this should start filling up with all of that goody goodness. This should be empty, which it is. Now there should be, there's just a little bit in there, which is fine. Okay, that's full. That's full. So once again, I'm just taking the polymer resin and the compacted coal, and I'm just... Uh-oh. What happened here? Oh. That would probably help. Oh my god, I get so nervous doing this stuff. Okay, so those are all running. Those are all running. Everything looked beautiful over here. That's full. That's full. Nitrogen, how are you doing? I think it's doing. We got inputs, we got outputs. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. That's probably going to cause this thing to... No? No, that's the oil. How are you doing, buddy? We're getting full. Look at that. So far, we're looking... I don't see any yellow lights anywhere. This is crazy. This is like the biggest thing I think I've ever built in this game. And we haven't even talked about what's upstairs yet. I'll definitely need the jetpack to go up there. But yeah, we got a nice little... Let me go show you. I don't know if I've even showed this in the last videos, but I just have my... You know, since I don't have fast enough belts yet, I have to use 2 belts to get my 800. So I have a 600 belt and a 200 belt. And then over here, I was thinking about using a 3rd one, but yeah, that wasn't going to work. So here we have our 600, and then here we have 200. And then once again, I had 2 generators with battery packs. You know, and they're producing like 800 power, which is great. You know, they're it was producing about 800 over the course of the timing. because, you know, the battery packs kind of level off these. But like I said, it just didn't, it wasn't going to work for the shenanigans I was doing. And then if we go over to Spaghetti Land over here, this was, in the last episode, this is where I had a realization that I screwed up. Because I forgot I needed 150 nitrogen for each one of those. So 150 times 4 is 600. Now, luckily, this has 4 pure nodes and 2 normal, right? Oh yeah, it's back there. So 4 of these are pure, 2 of them are normal. So what I did is, if you take 120 plus 120 plus 60 is 300, and so I had a little bit of spaghetti. Now the only issue is because I think the 2 normal ones are like here and here, and all of these are the pure ones. So if there was a normal one on this side, I probably could have done a lot less spaghetti. But yeah, I definitely see how people build platforms for this, because that's a nightmare. But you know what? It's working. So might clean it up later. Also, how come some of the pipes have orange instead of white? That just drives me up a wall. So if I just make both of these white. Okay, those are both not white. Oh. So maybe the color swatch I was using was not working correctly? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, now we got... Okay. Well, at least I know I can do that now. But over here we have the 2 coal. Which both of these are overclocked to 200, so I can get my 400, and then I'm combining them together because I do have a belt that can go and handle that. Now, there is a couple more coal nodes. I could have, like, used more nodes and less machines, but, you know, what's the fun in that? And, of course, I just have everything coming down here, and there is an issue with this pipe over here that I still haven't fixed. I do have a little bit of clippage going on right here. But, as you can see, I got my 400, my 400, yeah. How are we doing over here, guys? Oh, I'm so nervous about doing this. Okay, that is almost full. That is almost full. How come some of these are filling up faster than the other ones? That's weird. And why does it seem like the coal is the issue right now? I feel like I'm gonna have issues. I think it'll level itself out though. I don't think it'll be permanent issue. So that is full. That is full. So I think I'm gonna open the valves because everything's turning yellow on me now. And then start letting all of this, yeah, that's full. Yeah, so everything's yellow, so let's go ahead and... Can I hit the valve? And let's go... Let's open it up. I wish you could, like, control this from, like, a main hub. That'd be cool. And open. Oh, you up. I just realized some of them are painted and some of them aren't. That's weird. And open you back up. Let's say everything should start powering back on now. But basically what we're doing here, my thought process, maybe I'm wrong. Now the nice thing is rocket fuel is a gas, so it does not have head lift and fluid buffer issues. So, but my thought is, this is my backup, because when I start turning those generators on, 32 times 50 is 1600. Because once again, each one of these is powering 32 generators. And so when I turn those on, they're going to suck up 1600. So this would be a nice buffer. I think I did the math right. I think it's 50 that they can hold. I don't know. It could be more, it could be less. But anyways, this should cover that difference. So when these start getting turned on, it will all... So you can see that line's already full. Awesome. Now, I don't think I actually have... let's see if I can get up here and not fall. I'll just take this off. So what I have here are blueprints that are... there's 4 on each blueprint. And I can't remember how many I put here. Was it 5? My math ain't mathin'. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So each one of these, there's 4 and 4, which you can see is 8. And then there's 2 rows. Sorry, my math is... My brain's hurting today. So, there's 4 on each one of these. And then as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16, and then it doubles. We have another 16. Oh, God. And then we have another 16. And we're starting to get some gas up here. I don't know if my method is the best, but... And I don't know if putting another pipe to the next level at the other end would make a difference. I mean, right now it's just all coming up from 1, basically. So I guess I could run down. So they're getting fuel, but they're not getting fuel. Now, I just know it's going to take a long time for these to fill up, so I shouldn't be too critical of it. There's a hell of a lot of pipes that it needs to fill up. So what I might do is go ahead and take... I'll just put the game kind of on freeze here. And I'll just let all the pipes fill up. This could take a while. But yeah, none of these power generators are actually powered. There's just wiring there, so I still have to connect each one. Because until they have power, even though they don't use power, they have to be connected to power to run. So, yeah. I mean, the good thing is the numbers are still going up. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit here for a while. I'll probably check on it in 10 minutes, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're at the next phase. All right? Okie dokie. Took a short walk there, got some air. Oh wow. I mean, they're still fluctuating, so they're still... I just wish there was a way you could turn these on to fill their buffers. Oh, they are full. I thought you had to turn them on to fill the buffers. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have taken such a long walk. I've only been gone like maybe 30 minutes. Just for shits and giggles before I even turn those on. How much power am I using? So this thing, I think that was about 8,000. So this whole thing, all the stuff on the bottom here is about 2,000 in power. It's all yellow? Uh-oh. So I probably, yeah. Okay. So now we get the painstaking part of powering all this stuff. Let's start down here. And you can see I've been kind of doing some basic decorating and trying to figure this out. This has been a nightmare. So I'm thinking we'll just connect them all as a grid. Okay, that shouldn't have turned on. Okay. Okay, well, we're just going to roll with it then. Because these are not connected to the grid. And I think what I'll do is if we take this, if I can put you like, right there. Then I'll bring you over here. Oh, what am I doing? There's no easy way to do this. And of course, I can't reach it. I'm just going to clip it through because, you know, is anybody really going to care? Through the air with the greatest of ease. Oh, it's so quiet up here. Well, we're about to end that. What am I doing? Bring the noise. I guess I could use a wall outlet. So those ones are running. These ones are not. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Connect all these. That's connected. That's connected. That's connected. That's working. That's connected. I did not. Oh my god. So much noise. It's so quiet over here. It's so nice and peaceful over here. Huh. Okay, bring the noise. grab the right one. Oh, we're turning on 7 million power plants. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Turning on 7 million power plants. Oh, the doo-dah day. Oh, dear God. At least it's not noisy or anything. That's the top floor. Now, could I use the hover pack even though after I plug them in? So if I do this... Oh, you're an idiot. This is so much easier. How did that happen? Jerk. Ugh. At least the good thing is now I have enough power now to open up that power drop pod. Okay, so so we have bank 1, bank 2, bank 3, bank 4. Each one of these so they're all together, aren't they? They're not actually separate. That's 18 and 18. I don't know why I can't do math in my head right now. Wait, how much power am I making? Let's see what it says. 15. 20. I must have missed something. 20. 20. I know it. Probably one of these, right? These don't have the little indicator lights anywhere, do they? Oh, they do. At least it's not noisy. Okay, how am I getting 80,000? It should be 72,000. So that's 8. 8 times 4 is 32. 32. I did some math wrong somewhere. How am I getting 80,000? I screwed up something. Because I should have been getting 18 times 4. I should have been getting 72. I screwed up my math somewhere. I screwed up my math somewhere. I mean, is that a bad thing? Hold on, let me get away from the noise. I'm getting too much power. Here, let me show you. Oh, I turned it off. Let me open it back up. So, here is my modeler here. 200 water. I have one of these at 200%, 200%, and 250. And then I have 32. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 I have these actually set to 250. Yo, 225. It's supposed to be 225. Hold on, let me turn that off. So yeah, I'm not making enough stuff. These are supposed to be 225. So God. At least I don't have. At least I don't have a lot to do. Yeah, I would have started noticing issues pretty soon because there's no way that this can power itself. That's using a hell of a lot more stuff than what I had planned on. It's because I used my other blueprint where I had all these at 250. And I forgot to change that when I made the blueprint, when I adapted it for this use. I swear. You always think you have everything set up. At least I can use the damn buffer pack. Paste. I don't know why the sound's going in and out like that. It's driving me crazy. Hopefully it's not. I think it's doing it on both sides. I don't know. There we go. 72,000. Well, at least I know I did them all. So there we go. So hopefully that didn't cause too many issues. It's a good thing I caught it right away. Everything looks like it's rolling here. That's still full, which is awesome. We might have an issue there. I mean, I'm just going to let it run. It should straighten itself out. Should, keyword. So we're just syncing all of that. I feel like I should be syncing a lot more stuff. It looks like my points have severely dropped. I thought it was a lot higher than that. Something's not being sunk somewhere. We're starting to get stuttering. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start having some issues here. Like I said, I'm gonna let it run and see what happens. Hopefully there is no issues, but I think I should just let it run. Oh, and I still want to do... I have not yet set this thing up yet. Now, if I remember correctly too, this thing gets bigger, right? So this floor right here might not happen. And doesn't it like shoot a beam or something? Yeah, so we might... So I have yet to set one of those down, so I want to do that on camera because I know it's a spectacular thing to watch. Now I don't have this hooked up to my main grid yet, right? No. So I guess I need to... I think I'm just going to let this run for a minute. I mean, I'm glad I caught that right away. That would have sucked. But I mean, we're producing a steady 72,000. But yeah, let me see though if I'm going to have issues with stuff backing up here and see if stuff starts going yellow. So I'm going to end the... Oh, I'm not going to end the video, but I'm just going to take a quick break. And I'm going to keep recording with all of this showing. And then I can sit here and watch the replay to see if anything turns yellow on me. I think that's pretty much everything. So yeah, let me just take a quick break. Let me let this run for a minute, and I'll get back to you. All right? Okay, everybody. So I've been sitting here watching this thing for a half hour at least now. I'm just watching one of my residue ones here, and it seems like it's just slowly creeping up. You know, see, that's 34 when it ends. This one's 33. I saw 37 there, so it's 32. It stopped at 36, then it went to 35. I mean, it doesn't... I mean, it hits 37 every once in a while, like right there it did. Because the only issue is this one is 2.4 seconds. This one is 3 seconds. So it's like that 0.6 seconds I don't know if this is going to become a big issue, though. See, now it was at 37. See, then it went all the way down to 30. Now it's at 34. I just don't know if that's going to become an issue. Oh, wow. This one's even higher. I could try draining the pipe, right? That could maybe fix the issue. Maybe clearing out some of these buffers. I don't know. You guys have any suggestions in the comments? give me some thoughts here. Is it fine? I gotta fix this. That's just ridiculous. I forgot to fix it before I turned it on, but yeah, cause see, now we're actually starting to stutter our production on this side. I don't know what to do. So, wow, that sound just overrides this thing. Oh, there he goes. I don't know what to do. I gotta fix this power line mess that I have going on here. I just really hope that's not gonna... You know, it's like I spent so much damn time on this. I'd hate for it to start screwing up. I mean, once again, I probably should just let it be and just go do something else. And just let it do its thing and not worry about it. I do need to find a way, though, to get this power. I mean, we're staying at a constant 72, so that's good. I just don't know how I want to connect this to the grid. Actually thinking is if we go like this. God. Where is this? About right there. And what I'm thinking is I'll just bring it this foundation's temporary. I don't know why it's there. I just haven't deleted it yet. But if I just bring you down there. Now I should check this, and it should be a lot more. Jeez. Okay, Okay. So let's do the same thing over here. You know what? These foundations are bugging me. They were... I was using them for something. I don't remember what. I don't remember what I was doing with those. I think they were just for sizing things. So this one is about 2 and that far. Sure. And let's just bring you over here with the other ones. Of course, I probably should have built the wall up like I did on that side so I knew where I was at. Gimme. Oh, that outlet's over there. Who cares? It'll be fine. I'll just bring you down somewhere. That looks good. I'll just bring you over here. Then what we'll do is take you and bring you like over here. And bring you to you. And then you should all connect down to that. So now if we look at our full power grid and something's not connected. Oh, because that's the temporary line. The other one doesn't have that set up. Let's just bring you under here. Come on. The damn wall's in the way. Why aren't you letting me? Screw it. I'll put it there then. How about that? You like that? Looks awful. Thank you. Why am I not showing my full power? Oh, I know why. You fool. I swear sometimes I'm just not the smartest in the drawer. So if we take this, and it's basically right on the outside. There. That'll probably make a big difference in the power. There you go. That looks a lot better. Ah, I'm not even at 100. Oh, I thought I'd be over 100. It should be over 100. My other power plant... No, I think that's only producing 24,000. So yeah, 24 plus 72 would be 96. Plus I have those other power plants that are producing power in the plastic factory, and I mean the computer factory is self-sufficient. It shouldn't be... Obviously it affects it, but I was hoping to be over the magical 6 figures. Okay, so I got too many damn temporary lines now. Basically, everything with a power pole is supposed to be temporary. That's temporary. How's this doing? I mean, it's still staying in that same range. I don't think I should worry about it. It does say it's 100%. I mean, that's all that matters too, right? And that's 100%. This one might not be. No, it's 100%. That's all that matters, right? You're doing just fine. Pipelines are doing just fine. Nitrogen, doing just fine. The only thing I have an issue is that little bit of stuttering on the sulfur. Everything else, though, is... That should be a Mark 1, Mark 1. That should be a Mark 2. That should be a Mark 1. That should be a Mark 1. That should be a Mark 2. This should be a Mark 3. So I'm thinking the other thing we need to do here is put batteries. I don't do much with batteries. The first batteries I placed were basically the ones for those power generators. The germal. I keep saying germal. Geothermal. Okay, so let's do something fun. Oh, I can't. At least be where it's quiet. I need a crafting bench. And I need... these. Ugh. I gotta set a factory up for these now, too. I know these become bigger later in the game, so... Probably should set up a small factory for these. Just somewhere on a SAM node somewhere. How many did I need? I'm just gonna go ahead and make more. We're just gonna pound some out real quick here. Now, I was really disappointed about the fact that I had to use all of the nitrogen, because my original thought was to have a rocket fuel packaged rocket fuel factory. But that ain't gonna happen now with all that nitrogen being taken. Because I have extra coal, I have extra oil, I have everything now but the extra nitrogen. But I do know there is nitrogen, like, somewhere in that forest right up there. I think it's somewhere here. Oh. So those are all pure. This has impure, normal, and pure. So that would actually probably be the better one to use. So I could just bring some... I mean, that's not that far away. It kind of is, but it isn't. And I could just bring it down here because we already have the sulfur, we already have the coal, we already have the oil. The nitrogen is the only other thing I would need to make a rocket fuel factory. Where's my water drop? Let's just put that there. I know where that's at, but let me just highlight it for now. I might have to think about... Okay. So I think what I want to do first, though, is I'm going to go ahead and get rid of... I think it's just like this 5x5 area right here. I think I just did more than 5x5. But let's put down the Alien Augmenter. This is so exciting. I have yet to place one of these. This is the first one I'm placing. I'll probably have to do some type of funness with this, but I wanted to put it like right in the middle of this plant. Now my other option, which could happen too, is this might actually get moved up to this level. But I think for now, let's place it. And jeez. That is so cool. That is so cool. We have the Augmenter. Down here. Where is the doohickey? What's going on here? Why is it yellow? There's the 100,000 I was looking for. Look at that. Is it supposed to be yellow? Why is it making so much noise? Does it always make that much noise? I thought for some reason something like shot out the top of this. It's crazy. And I guess we should have the fun times, right? Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, there we go. We got a huge functioning power plant. We got a power augmenter. We're making over 100 grand, or 100 grand, 100,000 megawatts. Awesome. Now I just need to figure out decorating. I'm so bad with decorating. I'm not gonna lie. I need lighting. I need all kinds of crap. Why is there so much poison over there? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So I think, because I don't want to ruin my good mood, I'm just going to call the episode here. I feel like I've accomplished a lot these last few days building this whole damn thing. I will figure out a battery situation. I'll figure out some type of decorating. Like I said, this might actually get moved up to here. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should I leave it down there, put it up there, put it up there? Should I put, 4 of them on here? I have plenty of room. I could put like 4 or 5 of them on here if I wanted to. So let me know in the comments what you think. Other than that, do all the stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.